Are you living your ultimate life? Yes? Great. No? Check this out. No matter what age or stage we are at right now, if our reality doesn't match our vision for how we think we should be living our life, it is because of BS, our belief systems. As hard of a pill as it is to swallow, the exact conditions of our lives have been created as a result of the choices that we have made. Think of it like this. There is a basic set of standards that we have developed and decided that we will accept for our lives. If we have high standards and expectations for ourselves, then our thoughts, feelings, and actions align and we get those results. If we have low standards and expectations, the equal is true. We always get the results that match our standards. What standards have you set for yourself? Have you thought about it? Over time, it is easy to slip into behaviors, develop attitudes, or a quality of life that is far below what we want and deserve. For myself, I saw this happen until I got to a point where I no longer accepted the path that I was on in terms of my health, fitness, relationship status, even career, though I had worked so hard to get where I was and am tremendously grateful for all of those formative opportunities like volunteering for healthcare reform, serving in AmeriCorps, directing camps in several countries in Europe, teaching in the US, Germany, Malaysia, and Qatar, and having had a generally mindful yes attitude, which allowed me to travel to 6 continents and 30 countries, all by the age of 36, while still paying off my student loans and making smart investment choices. Despite all of that good, I still knew that there was something that wasn't quite right, that was actually kind of massively missing, and it was the attention that I was giving to my physical, mental, and spiritual health for sure. To make changes, I started asking questions, different questions like, now what? Am I truly happy? Am I truly healthy? Why am I so tired and lacking energy? Does this lifestyle match the results I want in my life? What would my 45, 55, 65, 75, 85-year-old versions of myself want? My 86-year-old grandma walks 5 miles a day and has for as long as I can remember. Why can she do it, but I can't? Up until the point where I knew it was time to make a change. Despite all of my previous wants having manifested, I knew that there were areas of my life that I needed to fine-tune, or in some cases, a complete overhaul. It was not easy, but with small, actionable steps taken daily, that is the key, my friends, I was able to literally completely transform my life, which is why I am here now speaking with you today. Here's the deal. Right now, you may be shaking your head saying to yourself, but I can't. And whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you are right. I had a friend say to me the other day, my problem is, I just don't know what I want. She is up in the air from everything about which country she wants to live in, what she wants to do for work, feeling and how she's feeling and how she wants to go about developing more discipline. All states I can 100% relate to, like you wouldn't believe. Not knowing what you want is actually the first step in getting what you want. But the reality is, often, because we're not in a position where we can see the path forward, we do not believe we have the power to change our lives for the better. Just remember, your life, your journey, your choice. Right now, you may feel unable to take action because of all of these external conditions and responsibilities you have. But at the end of the day, until you make a decision to change, nothing will change. When you change, the world around you will change. And this change all starts with BS, your belief system. What is a belief system? It is the accumulation of all your beliefs. So what is a belief? A belief is a mental attitude or conviction that something is true, real, or exists. Because I feel certain about something, therefore, I accept it as truth. Beliefs are often formed based on individuals' understandings, interpretations, or acceptance of information, experiences, values, culture, or personal philosophy. And it doesn't always mean that they're actually true. A belief is just simply a thought we think over and over again. At a basic level, beliefs are just thoughts we think over and over again. Once we have an idea, it becomes a thought, and after enough time of thinking that thought, it becomes part of our belief system. The foundation of changing our lives, then, starts with changing our belief system. But first, we have to become aware of the different beliefs that we even have, whether they are limiting or empowering beliefs, in order to start the process of changing them. Let's take a look at the story of the elephant and the rope. The story goes like this. Once upon a time, a man was walking through the grounds of a circus when he noticed something interesting. In one area, all the elephants were secured only with a small rope that was tied around one ankle. They didn't have chains, and they weren't in cages. Since elephants can weigh anywhere from 5,000 to 14,000 pounds, the man quickly realized that they could easily break these ropes and go stampeding through the circus grounds. So the man asked the trainer why the elephants didn't try to break free, and the trainer told him something interesting. When the elephants are very young and smaller in size, we use the same ropes to tie them up. At that age, the ropes are strong enough to hold them, so at first the elephants will try to break free, but quickly learn they are powerless to do so. Eventually, they are conditioned to believe that it's impossible to break free from the rope, and as adults, they think that that same rope can still hold them, so they don't even try to fight it. Though simple, it is crazy how this story of the elephant and the rope is super applicable to the human experience as well. We learn things when we're young, develop beliefs about our abilities, what we like, what we don't like, based on what we perceive as truths. We learn things are hard, good intentioned people often work against us, and thus we conform or give into standards and norms that may or may not be in alignment with who we are or what we want out of our lives. We get stuck. I'm here to tell you though, you do have power and choice, and create it into the actual life you dream of. The key to doing this and making whatever changes you need to in order to get yourself on the path that you want to be living is becoming better at making decisions. And the way to do that is to make more decisions. Until you decide enough is enough and open your heart and mind to the potential that there is a better reality, only a few decisions away from your current reality, nothing will change. And your life will pretty much be the same in 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years' time. How do I know this? Because in order to change our beliefs, which drive habits, which drives results, we must change our thinking. And to change our thinking, we have to decide that we want to. The moment we decide something is the moment, that's right, the moment that everything changes. Decisions are made in one moment. We may have been thinking about them for years, but the moment we decide that we will no longer settle on our standards and the expectations we have for our lives is the moment our lives will begin to drastically change gear and head in the direction we want them to go. For example, if you don't like your relationship, change it. If you don't like your job, change it. If you don't like your weight, change it. If you are in poor health, change it. But you have to first decide that is what you want to do, and then burn all other bridges that will keep you from achieving your desired outcomes and results. When my friend told me where she was lost, stuck in indecision, procrastinating because she was somehow waiting for her life to change, I understood. And I gently told her, whatever in your life isn't working for you, either work on it or change it. One of the absolute biggest lessons I have learned in the last few years is that there is a little voice inside our heads, okay, some call it intuition, that knows exactly what we really want. That voice, our intuition, is on our side. Listen to it. And my advice would be the same to you. If your little voice is telling you that you're not on the right track, listen to it. I mean, really sit down and listen to it. That voice is on your team. For fun, let's do a little exercise. Pull out a pad, maybe your journal, maybe just a Post-it note that's laying around, and take a few minutes and check in with yourself. I mean, really check in with yourself. What do you want? If there were no doubts, no fears, no limiting beliefs or self-imposed limitations on your ability to accomplish what you would like to, what would your ideal life look like? Ask yourself, how do I feel about where I sit with the following? My job, my health, my energy, my fitness, my relationships, my investments, my extracurricular activities, my social life, my goals. Do I have goals? What do I want for myself? What, if I could do anything, would spark joy? Once you've done this, write "done" in the comments below to show your commitment to making the decisions and choices you need to in order to develop the standards and beliefs that you are totally worth working towards. One decision a day, no matter how big or small, will give you not only the results you want, but put you on a path to become aligned with your innermost desires and lead you towards living your ultimate life. What decision will you make today to set yourself on your path? Remember, your life, your journey, your choice. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with somebody else who you think may benefit from needing a little push to make the decisions they need to set their standards high to live the life they desire. Have a great day, everybody.